is right, the spirit's up. We're here tonight, and that's enough.
Well, teenagers can often show changes in behavior as a result of normal growth patterns. But when are those changes beyond normal and a sign of something more serious, like a mental health condition?
Katharine Rosenbaum is here, and of course she's here to talk more about that. And she is a licensed professional counselor at Duffy Counseling Center. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks so much for having me.
So how significant is this with adolescent girls?
So according to the Department of Mental Health and Human Services, 20% of all children and adolescents have some sort of mental health disorder. Less than 1/3 of that percentage are receiving the treatment that they need. So for whatever reason, a lot of kids aren't coming forward and saying, hey, I have an issue, I have a problem, I need it to be addressed. So with adolescent females, predominantly we're looking at anxiety, behavioral disorders, attention disorders, and mood disorders, which encompasses depression.
Wow, so as a parent, what are some signs and symptoms that we should look out for? I know one thing I hear a lot of parents say is, not my kid, it's not my kid. I mean, you kind of have to look out, right?
Well, sure, and you know, you never want to believe that there's a really deep-rooted problem going on, but it's better to act efficiently rather than be too late and, you know, really trying to get out of a hole. So what you want to do is, the best thing to do is look for extreme signs and extreme shifts in mood and behavior. Now you say adolescence, that's going to happen all the time, which we all understand, but you know your child, you know what's going on. If the consistent mood shifts are there, you really want to take action. So if you see increased irritability, lack of interest in extracurricular activities, you know, isolating behaviors, you're really going to want to get some outside help.
Then what are the actions you have to start taking?
So basically what we advise is you want to get them into an assessment to get an accurate diagnosis, whether it be with a therapist, counselor, or a psychologist. From there, we also emphasize at DC the importance of family involvement, particularly parental involvement. The parents really need to be educated about the disorder in order to implement the therapeutic interventions at home. So that's a key component to the therapeutic approach. Additionally, we always emphasize utilizing what the schools have to offer. There's counselors, there's groups available in school, because that's the majority of the time where our children are. So, and finally, what we also emphasize is the importance of getting yearly checkups, because sometimes with somatic symptoms, it can be caused by another medical condition, not just a mental health issue.
Interesting. So annual checkups, not just for the physical, but for the emotional.
Absolutely.
Now, this time of year, the holidays, people tend to get depressed. Tell me a little more about that.
Well, I mean, with kids, it's more, and kids and adolescents, they're more excited about it. So, you know, they get to travel, visit family, get presents. So they're a little bit excited about the change in routine. So what we tell parents is not to change the routine too much. Keep the core structure the same, whether it be, you know, the routine bedtime, the time at which they need to get up in the morning, meal times. No matter where you are, whether you're traveling or in a different setting, maintain that structure.
I know that's huge. Like if my kid, my 2-year-old, if he doesn't get, and we're talking about teens, but if he doesn't get a hot meal and a nap, I'm in trouble.
Of course,
because we're battling it out. And so, I mean, teens are no different. They just need more food, right?
No, they're no
I
different.
think they're a little more different.
They're a little different, but you want to keep the routine structure, especially, you know, after the 2-week break, they have to ease back into school and get up early and get focused on their academics. So.
Okay, structure.
Yes, where should we go for more information?
DuffyCounseling.com, and we're also on Twitter and Facebook. So.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good to have you.
Good
Great.
information. And still to come, we're going to jumpstart our New Year's workouts before January and overcome the fitness fears with Conquer Fitness.
Oh, there you go. But up next, well, she's got her own YouTube show. It's called Michelle's Menu. But she's in the Great Day Washington kitchen, about to show us how to make her bread pudding right after the break.